Hi, Cancer. This is Just with your September 2021 general read. I hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. This is a PSA for Cancer men. Yes, Cancer men. Okay. Um, you want her deeply bad. You've made up your mind you're in love with someone. It may be the beginnings or you are wanting to propose something new in this relationship. The problem is that you may work a little too much. You may still have some unresolved baggage from the past that still is problematic. It's two groups of you, and I don't usually start it, but I'm going to forget. This is why I'm saying this now. The first group of you Cancer men, this woman, you want her. You want to propose something new with this woman. The problem is that you need to get rid of your baggage. And you need to communicate and be consistent. That's the problem. You're not being consistent, okay? For some of you. Others of you, it's going to be really hard to get her because she wants someone else. Someone here, and I want to know, who are you that is stuck in a relationship and this man adores you, he loves you, he wants you, he's made it very clear you're on the road to getting married. If you live together, you're on the road to moving in together. If you're just boyfriend and girlfriend, you're on your road to something different, but there's someone else that you want, and this someone else wants you too. And if only you could be single right now, boy, would you. Who are you? It's showing up so strong in your cards. So let me know if any of you feel trapped in your relationship and there's someone out there that you rather would have. What a problem to have. So on another note, let's get into it. There's a lot of drama around you, but you're not going to let that bother you. I see you guys are nurturing home and house. Money looks amazing, Cancer. Your money looks amazing, and it looks pretty solid. For those of you who are in any type of financial bind, things are going to change. And almost immediately, family, friends, and anyone who you may not even think would be helpful to you will be a help now. Some of you are stuck in your head with something that you feel you can't do it all alone. You don't have to. This is a great time to merge with others, Cancer. It's a great time to build with others. I see people wanting to come in and help you in any way that they can. The most unlikeliest of people, even strangers, you will have an abundance of help and love coming your way. And I'm not just talking about intimate love, but I mean love, genuine help and support from other people, nurturing, kindness. If you are having any of these issues, like some people are with moving and staying in their homes and that sort of thing, you guys are truly blessed. I see you either moving out of your place and moving in with family, friends, or again, an unlikely person who really wants to be with you. But that's another topic. We'll get into that in a minute. I see where you may have had issues with your finances, that's changing, that's increasing, and it doubles. Okay, so things are starting to get on track, and you have a lot of control over your emotions. Good for you. Not only that, you have a lot of control over other people's emotions, so use it well and be responsible. Definitely. Now, career. If you are working, employed Cancers, I see you guys are pushing the pedal to the metal, working really hard because you are preparing for vacation, downtime, vacation. Some of you are working yourself into the. Well, I'm not going to say what I was just now thinking, but again, be careful. Don't work yourself into, to the bone. Others of you are overworking yourself and you are going to get sick. Be careful that you do not work yourself into sickness, okay? Because I do see that. You're going to need mental health days, a mental wellness time. So try to balance that out. I feel like you are really focusing on something. You're money focused, okay? Because there's something that you want, somewhere that you're trying to get. But again, it's no good if you're not well enough to carry it out. So try not to overwork yourself. Good part about it is that you're going to be able to take some vacation time and it will be much needed. Those of you who are looking for work, you're going to have to go back to school, certificate, learn a trade, take some tests, get more qualified before you're able to require this type of salary or income that you're looking for. Some of you are not even sure if you want to get back into the jobs you're looking. And again, it looks pretty daunting. You may need to, again, get tests, go back to school. Something like that needs to be done. You are also being looked at. They're doing heavy, extensive background checks. So it's going to take a little while. Let's see if it's going to come out in your favor. You're probably going to get one up to 3 no's, okay, before you get the major yes. Okay, for all of you, that'll be different. So I'm not going to get into the details of that, but I get a 3 no's and then a major yes. And that's where you're supposed to be. And that actually, even if it's a job, it can turn into a career. Your life is changing. I hope that you guys are taking on that same energy, that you know that you're getting ready to change into something major and something better is what it looks like to me. And for those of you who are self-employed, you're happy, huh? Everything is going nice and nice and nice and nice. It seems like everything in your business is going nice. Some of you are trying, and this is a time. This is the time, Cancer, to try new things. Take a leap, take a risk, take a gamble. You're going to be pleasantly surprised with the outcome. For those of you who are thinking about starting your new business, yes, it's going to work in your favor. Now, this is not for all of you. Of course, it's a general, but I see that things are going to be working in your favor, and you're going to be quite pleased with the outcome. So you can't kind of lose there. This is the best reading I'm doing right now. So far, you have the best reading. The energies are working in your favor. And where you have felt stuck, particularly in a home life, I'm seeing that you feel stuck. You're kind of stuck with somebody that you don't want to be with. Some of you, you know how you are. You could be a bit moody. So for some of you, you just may not be in the mood to deal with the people in your house. Don't worry. As we know, Cancers, you wax and you wane, so that'll change. If there has been any issues, fighting, fussing, discord in a home, you're going to come back together. And for some of you, this is an opportunity. This is an opportunity. You have someone here who you don't want this person. For some of you don't want the person that you live with, but they pay the bills, right? It's better to have them to not, because they offer a lot of support. You know that they love you heavy, and it's a benefit for you. But the problem is that they have competition, and it looks like there's somebody else that wants you and you want them. So some of you are struggling because you're in relationships where you would rather be single, even if it's just for a moment. Even if it's just for a day, a week, maybe a month, can we just have a little time off so I could just enjoy myself with someone else? So you are attracting a lot of people. Your mate could be attracting a lot of people. And there may have been a lot of conflict, discord, or just like not able to meet each other in the middle. That's going to change. The energy is going to get better. And I see proposals. I see people, secretly going off and getting married, moving in together, definitely deciding to come together and build a life. And the thing about this is, and in time, it's all going to be proven. Someone here is doing it not for the complete right reasons. They're doing it for comforts. They're doing it for some type of codependency. They're doing it so that they're not alone. They're doing it in the meantime. Okay. And I can't say, oh, it's you, it's them, because it could be either. And it's something that will show up in time, because right now it's like a lot of love bombing where someone is overly loving the other person, willing to give and do whatever it takes. You have to be careful with those types of people. Those are narcissists, covert narcissists. So do be careful with that. But I do feel that there's a lot of love to give here, and you guys are building with someone, or there's an opportunity to, not even in an intimate setting. This could be your family, friends, again, unlikely people, and things are turning in your favor when it comes to support, help, love, and being able to evolve to the next level. I see, again, opportunities to come together as a business partnership, but a love partnership for business, right? And you two may come together and say, this is what we're going to do. We're going to act like we're this so that we can get something, or someone's using the other person to get what they want. So do be careful if that isn't you. Now let's look at single Cancer ladies. What's coming up for single Cancer ladies? All hell just broke loose, huh? You have a decision to make. Do you let them in? Do you have a good time? Do you really want to settle down? Do you want to move on? You don't know. You're completely confused, but love is here. Love is here, and you're up for it. Yes, you've been heartbroken in the past. You made a decision in the past, and you've had to pay for it with heartbreak. Okay, so now you're trying to do things differently. You're trying to approach love in a very detached sort of way. And I feel like at least now you're able to do just that. Whoever you are finding yourself with, Cancer ladies, you're going to do an extensive check on them, background check. You know, everybody's background check is Google. So you may be doing that. And you're not so sure if you are ready for a real commitment. Yes, it's nice in theory, but can you trust a person? That's the problem. Can you trust someone? And I do feel like there is still someone that has your heart. And you haven't completely disconnected from that person. And you find yourself going back to those days, not just this person, but it could be many, times in your past of love affairs with others that you retrieve back to and go down memory lane. But look, new love is here, darling. Someone is here. You're giving off a lot of energy. You're giving off sexual energy. You're giving off long-term energy. We could have a baby. We can get married energy. You're giving a lot of energy off. And I do feel like you have someone either who's in your life now, who's coming into your life, who doesn't know exactly what he wants. He's still trying to develop as an adult. I don't care how old he is. And he could be juggling a couple of people, you included. So I would say stay in your divine feminine. It looks like you are, okay? You're going to be, Cancer single ladies, you're going to be very stable financially, extremely stable. And for some of you, you have a move coming up. I see you moving past one thing and starting something new. This could be a literal move, moving someplace else. But I do see there's a lot of options awaiting you if it's not at your feet right now. They're not all good. So you need to be very grounded and practical, which I do feel you are able to do when it comes to career matters, home life. Well, when it comes to love, it's like, you never know what you're going to get. So again, try to keep it light. Try not to overspend and enjoy yourself. Cancer single men, what's coming up for you? Well, I did see that you guys wanted someone deeply that doesn't necessarily want you. Yeah, you had something real, but it turned to crap. And there's a new beginning in career. There's a new beginning with business, new opportunities with love. Either you're not so sure about her or she's not 100% sure about you, but that's something that you're keeping secret to yourself, okay? You're not ready to commit, but you are ready to have a good time, and that means all the good times that you can have. Some of you haven't been single for a long time. Some of you haven't given yourself permission to have fun while being single. But guess what? That's about to change. You're giving yourself permission to have fun. Do things that you only dreamt of or fantasize in doing. Now, you're smart about it. You're going to go at a distance to go do that. Or you're thinking, well, when I go on my next trip, maybe, you're going to get online, I feel, and connect with people that you can kind of be a little bit more free and do some things that could be considered a little dangerous, but you're fulfilling some, personal needs, let's just say. You're fulfilling some personal needs, and I feel like you're more focused and you're more comfortable at this time being single than you are chasing any particular individual. I would just say be careful, because if you are out there looking for something real, you are attracting women who has one thing on their mind, which is it could be money, it could be whatever they want, right? It's a self-fulfilling energy that you're attracting right now, especially if you're talking to people at a distance. So be humble, be grounded, and just take some time, and don't expect women, at least right now, to want what you want, okay? Fill them out and take your time. So let's look at couples. Secrets. I see secrets here. Someone was lying and hiding money problems. You and your partner may have some money problems together. I see some issues with money. I see having to kind of scale back and go back to the drawing board and trying to figure out how do we now get back on our feet. I see some of you getting evicted. I do see that, unfortunately, and kind of having to go through a program, and you may have a child or children. So you're pretty much in the trenches right now. And I feel like someone waited to the last minute to tell the other person the issues, or you guys waited to the last minute to now try to correct some problems here. Well, Cancer, you may feel like you've gotten yourself in a pickle with a person who not only probably can't necessarily commit, but they're not financially stable, or they're not a stable individual. This could be someone who suffers from depression, who kind of goes in and out, someone who's not very reliable, but you've made a commitment to this person. Like, you've committed to them internally for yourself. You've committed to them. But it looks like you're starting to realize how deep this is going to take you, like how deep you're about to get yourself involved in this situation with this person. And it seems like it's going to, like, if your finances is good, this person could come in and derail you completely. And for some of you, now that you're in a pickle with them, whether it's your problem together or theirs alone, and now you have to help them, it's like, damn, I'm taking several steps backwards with you in my life. So some of you are starting to have second thoughts about your person. Others of you, though, you don't want this commitment anymore. You don't. You have inner needs, as I led with the reading. You have inner needs, inner desires that someone from your past or someone new is starting to kind of wake up within you. And it could have started on the internet, and it's kind of growing and it's growing. And you kind of don't want this relationship, but you haven't told your person yet. Let me tell you this, and this can go vice versa. You think they don't know? They know. They know. They know, because your actions have been changing. So they've been watching you, definitely have been watching you. And they're not so sure if they want this either. Well, what the hell is going on here, Cancer? You guys don't want each other anymore? Could it be the money factor, that someone says that I'm going to jump before the ship sinks? Kind of gives me that as well. And someone feels like they're better off single so that they can cheat in peace and do whatever they want to do in peace without the pressures of this relationship. Looks like there's some problems in paradise. So that's what I have for you couples. If you're interested in looking deeper into this relationship, do click the description box below. You'll find all the details that we go over in that extended love reading. Also, you'll find the 2021 Cancer yearly for the rest of this year and a link to my website. Otherwise, if you're new to this channel, welcome and subscribe, because I will be back very soon with another one. Take care, Cancer.